Hi guys. Whoa, tent went up fine, but then I tried to put the tarp up and what a job I had there. As you can see, it's not up. We've got a nice breeze. If it was a hot summer's day it'd be lovely, it'd cool you right down, but it's a bit chillier today, so there's a I would say, is it a breeze? No, a bit stronger than a breeze. Well, I was all over the place trying to get that tarp up. I must have spent about a good half an hour on it, and in the end I just had to give up. I've got some colder weather gear with me today, so I should be alright. A little bit of breeze, a little bit of wind is nothing, is it? I mean, if it was... But I tell you what a place I am today. Absolutely spanking. Right in the middle of the Yorkshire Dales. You never know what a place is going to be like until you get there. Yeah, so kind of landed on my feet here. Could have been worse. I mean, when I was driving up here, because this is up from where I live, and I was driving up here, there was some quite heavy showers, so I was a bit worried about it. Then I thought, it doesn't matter if it's raining a little. The only thing is, if it had, I've not got any proper wet weather gear. I'd have had my coat, my jeans would have been absolutely saturated. So really, it would have mattered a little bit, wouldn't it? I can't wait to do some wet weather camping. I need to get some wet weather gear. But that'll come when I can afford it. So I wasn't going to bring this today, but I thought, car's only 10 minutes away, if that. So I thought, why make things a little bit hard for yourself? You know, have a little bit of luxury. I mean, ordinarily, if it was just me and my backpack, and that was it, and maybe a big bottle of water, then I would have left this behind. And probably this chair as well. And just resorted to my knees. With it getting a bit cold, I put so much weight on, I couldn't get, you know, my normal jeans and stuff like that on. So these are my motorbike jeans. So I've got the like padding in the knees, which helps because my knees aren't too good at the moment. So when I'm able to get down on my knees, I've got some kind of support there. And the well, you know, obviously for being a motorbike's really rugged. But I knew it was going to be a bit chillier today. So them pants, you know, them sort of shorts, long shorts, nah, they've been, wouldn't have been good enough for today. So I brought a couple of, like I brought a wet weather coat. I've got a dry weather coat in the car. The M65 do they call them, one of them old like Vietnam vet coats. That's in the car if it gets a little bit too cold. And but I think I'm going to be fine. Just with my coat on if I need that. So anyway, I am where I am at the moment, and I'm parched, absolutely parched. I want a cup of tea. I want a cup of tea. So I'm going to have a cup of tea. So we'll have to get kettle on. Yeah, because what I wanted to do today is, because I've not done a camp with just everything in my backpack. So, and I wanted to work my way towards that. So today I just you know, I didn't bring the coal box and all the rest of it. I mean, I could have, but I thought, no, start getting used to camping without all them luxuries. So food today is going to be one of them dehydrated meals. It's a chicken curry, and in the morning I've got, it's called an adventurous breakfast, whatever that is. So I've got that, an adventurous breakfast in the morning, another dehydrated meal. So I mean, I could, at a push, took some meat out frozen, wrapped it up in paper and put it in my backpack and done it that way. I might try that again. I might try that, not again because I've never done it. I might try that at a later date. So I just thought this weekend, I'm at a place where I've never been before, and sort of try and keep things simple in terms of what I bring and what I'm eating, and then just try and kick back and enjoy. We noticed I'm a bit more chatty this week, and that's because I'm not on the keto. I just mentally struggled being on keto. As soon as I had some carbs, what was that? I can't remember what it was. Just felt tons better when I got home. So I've done my first, it's a course for diabetes, and it's like runs for 9 months, and I had my first session on Thursday, and so that the best way I think I'm going to be able to do with it, because I've got to be careful with my mind. I can't be going on keto, and if it's messing about with my head, then I've got to try different ways. So I'm going to use elements of keto, i.e. meals with no carbs and stuff, but at the same time I'm not going to starve myself for carbs. Just, you know, whenever I have carbs, just have a small amount or something like that, and try and lose all this off, get all this off by doing like a calorie controlled kind of thing. We just have to keep on keeping on with it. But yeah, feeling lots better today. Got that little bit of oomph in me, and yeah, great, absolutely lovely. I'll take you around the place. It's a lovely, I passed it on the way in, a cave with a waterfall in it, and it was just like, absolutely fantastic. So we'll go and have a look at that sometime. I don't know whether we'll do it today or tomorrow morning. See how much time we've got left today. But first things first, get that kettle on and make me senna brew.
see that flame?
I think I'd just... just bringing these in because there's some clouds coming over and it's just, I can just feel a little bit of rain on my nose. So just bringing one or two things in just in case it starts getting a bit heavy. Not heavy at the moment. Cheers. Been looking forward to this for hours. Just before I was going to start filming making the cup of tea, I only had 4% left on my phone, so let's nip back to the car again and get the lead because I didn't bring the lead with me. Change the battery. Yeah, I think there was only 4% on the battery as well. Yes, nothing's ever easy. It might look slick when you watch the video, but it ain't. Not with me. I should call myself the bumbling camper or something like that. That's how it feels. Yeah, I think it's definitely going to rain. The best side for the tarp, if I was to put the tarp up, on the other side there's a doorway to the back. And it would have been really nice because I would have been real sheltered from this wind coming this way. But I'm going to have to practice putting that tarp up at home. I mean, it's okay if you've got like a tree to sort of attach it to. Now I did look at this tree before I pitched the tent, but the ground slopes, it's quite a steep slope going down. And I ain't just pitching a tent on a slope because it's just not comfortable. But if that had been flat, that would have been perfect to attach, to fix anchor a tarp to. So I've got 2 poles, but I haven't mastered the art of that yet. So I will put a tarp. Since I've had the tarp, I've had it up once, but I didn't film that one on that camp. That was a different camp. So So I've only ever used it once, and I'd like to use it more than once. But all brand new paracord, and oh, I can't forget the name. These, they're like hooks, with a safety click. They're not called hooks. The word will come to me later. I'm sure I'm getting the that Alzheimer's disease. Anyway, I'm going to sit back, enjoy this cup of tea, taking a bit of the scenery and that, relax, chill, unwind, and I'll see you at tea time. Not cup of tea time, dinner time, supper, whatever you want to call it. So I'll catch you later. Cheers. Wow, just look at this place. Oh, wrong way around. Just look at this place. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. There's the old wear course at the moment. The only thing about this one is loads of cow crap and sheep dip. That's the only thing. But yeah, my little Yal Raven wear course. These lovely bushes and that. Wild bushes. Smashing little river running. And lovely caves to walk across if needed. Not with these boots on anyway, but absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely beyond expectations. Wow, look at that. Oh, gnarly. It's got a kind of a... I like it. Almost artistic. Nature at its best. All gnarly and... bright red berries on this one. Look at them. Look at that hill. Absolutely breathtaking. That is the fun part. Not got a lot of strength in these old legs, so I've got to be careful. Majestic. That's the word. That's the word I was trying to think. Valley. Absolute majestic. Little tiny roads. Wow. Absolutely. How beautiful the Dales were. Tell you what, it's going to be tiring walking up that hill. Going back, this is all downhill. Really steep as well. Well, if I got lost out here, I could always bunker up in there. It's supposed to be, from what I understand, a waterfall. Well, I can hear a lot of water. Look at that. Absolutely cracking. Just laid here, looking out the thing. Just, that's all I've been doing is just chilling, looking out the door. Priceless. Absolutely priceless. I could live here all year round. Well, maybe not. Yep, so it's about time we get the tea on. Well, this is tonight's tea. There. I've never tried these before. Expedition quality adventure food. Chicken curry, 600 calories. So yeah, it's just eats up some water. It says put 350 ml in, and I haven't brought a jug with me, so I'll just have to guess that one. Give it a stir, zip it up for, keep the heat in, leave it for 8 minutes, give it another stir, and then ready to eat. So we'll give it a go, eh? I thought I'd go for chicken curry because it, you know, can't beat a bit of spice when you're out here, can you? So, I'm ready for it now. Been a busy day, a long day. Wow, that waterfall, that was a treat. I wasn't expecting that. I did, there was a little bit of a waterfall, but that was just magical. The whole place has been magical, if you ask me. Really good place to just detach. There's no signal here, so you can. There's no no YouTube or anything like that. I'm lucky if I get a text through. So yeah, social media is completely out. The only social media of what's going on today is making it. Yeah. Which isn't a bad thing. I don't know what I'm going to do. I should have brought some earphones. Then I could listen to some music later on. Can I just chill and listen to some music? And you're saying that I like to be alert, you know what I mean? I like to hear what's going on around me. When you know, like in the tent and stuff like that, you don't know what's going on, do you? Not that I don't think there's going to be many people ambling around here. Well, there is people. There's been bikes, people on bikes, and a few cars went by with their GoPros hanging out the window, trying to take in all the scenery. But it is really isolated. It's a really isolated place, which is good. You know, there's no cars or trucks or anything. You know. And I think it's that sense of isolation that really does, you know, make it that extra special. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this. I've been hanging on because I didn't bring any snacks. I always forget some snacks this time. I was going to bring some peanuts, you know, you can get those handy bag peanuts. And I got some ready-made pancakes on the way here, so I had them as my lunch when I was driving, and I had two left, two big size. And after the walk, I was walking across, coming back, and fiddling with the stick. And unwittingly, I dropped the two pancakes right on a cow pat. But I didn't know I'd done it until I got back to the tent. So all I've got is this empty wrapper. I'm thinking, where the hell are they gone? Looking all around, can't see them anywhere. So I start tracing my way back. There was, smack right in a cow pat. Just the way it is, isn't it? So I was going to have them later on if I was feeling a bit peckish. but I ain't eating them now. So I thought I'd hang on and hang on and hang on. And yeah, I'm going to have this. So the kettle's boiled. Rip that off. Take the whatchamacallit out. Just looks like a run-of-the-mill thing. So, oh, it's got a little bit just inside. It's got a 350 mil. It says 350 mil in a little line. So here we go. Oh man. I think I scalded myself. Oh, God, that. Oh, that was my own silly fault. I should have put it on the floor like this. Can see my fingers are all red. Oh, I think they're going to be alright. If not. Yeah, holding it in my hands like that, silly. Silly. Right, there we go. Good mix. Like that. Oh man. Went on me feet. God, that was bloody awful. Right, gonna leave that for 8 minutes. See you in a minute. I've just put the fly screen across because it must be that time of night. They're not midges, you know, those things that bite. I don't think bite anyway. They're just these tiny little flies. And so anyway, I didn't want them inside the tent. So I've got an outside fly sheet, fly mesh. So I'll put that across. I put some cold water, I tipped all the water out of my kettle and I put some cold water in. I just put my fingers in there for a little while just to try and, but I think I'm going to be alright. I look a bit red, a little bit sore, my foot's alright. I hope. I'll not do that again, will I? you know, holding the bloody bag in there like that. All you got to, next time, on the floor. There we go. I think that's about 8 minutes that's come by. I wonder what it says, curry, chicken curry. I don't know whether it's an Indian curry or a Chinese curry. We'll soon find out. Oh, I'm doing it again, holding it in my hand and it's hot. I don't know. Tastes alright. Not very spicy. It's creamy. Would I call it a curry? Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know what it's like. Bit flavourless, tasteless really, I think. Bit bland. The rice is very al dente. Bit chewy. Expedition quality. Well, if I was on a big expedition, I'd be well hacked off thinking I was going to get a chicken curry. And it isn't. No. And I can see the chicken in there, they're like tiny little cubes. You know what it tastes like? A cream of vegetable soup. Which isn't bad. It is edible, it's nice. It does taste alright, but it's not a chicken curry. I'd call it a cream of vegetable soup. Because it is a bit soupy. It's going to fill a hole anyway. It's got, looks like bits of chilli in, but the chili's lost its bite. Right, I'm going to crack on and eat the rest of this. Sorry, spitting all food at you. I'm going to finish eating this off, and then I'll see you later on for coffee. Right, temperature's dropping now. It's dropped quite a bit. Just in the last hour or so, it's started to come down, so I'm gonna get changed into me night attire, jump in the sleeping bag, and go to sleep if the feeling takes me. I'm absolutely shattered. I'm always saying that on here. I'm always tired, but I am. I'm washed out, so ready for bed. So that's what I wanted to tell you. I've not really given a lowdown on me sleep system, have I? And what essentially it is, it's both the mat and the bag are from Alton, Alton. Now that might ring a bell. It's not very popular over here. It's an Australian company, and Abel and Victoria often use Alton products. I've got the tarp as well, but I didn't get that up today, obviously. I told you earlier on. But yeah, so this is the Alton Down sleeping bag, and as you can see, or maybe not see, it's at -10°C or 14 degrees Fahrenheit. So I think that's going to be more than ample for me tonight. You could probably go down to 0 tonight and I'll still be as snug as a bug in a rug. And the I don't know what the let's have a look. All right. Yeah, it's the ultralight sleeping bag. It's ripstop nylon, the outer, the fill, 850 FP down tech, goose down, and the temperature rating, the lower limit is -10. So I think that's going to be quite ample for what I need. And let's have a look. And this is the bag for me, the bag for me mat. Let's just have a little read what it says on here. If I can read it, I get it. Maybe switch that light on a bit more, I think, maybe. That's better. Oh, right. See what it says. You can tell I'm not a professional on all this gear. It's an insulated sleeping bag or mat. Insulated sleeping mat. It's a regular wide. I got the wide because I am quite wide at the top and around the midriff, but the R value is 4, so I think that's quite good in it for cold weather. It has an R value of 4. Mat dimensions, materials, ripstop nylon, and the weight I can't read that very well. I think it's my glasses. Here we go. Oh, 690 grams is the weight, and the total packed. All right, the weight of the mat only is at 690, and totally packed weight is 910 grams. So it's light. I think for all you professional campers out there, you've got the idea of what it is. So it's goose down. The bag's goose down, and it's going to keep me very, very warm tonight. I know that. And the mat is going to keep me from getting any colder. So oh, I don't know. I think it's because I'm tired now. My brain stopped working. The enthusiasm and the drive is waning. It's on the low. Yeah, I think I'm ready for bed, ready for tired, ready for sleep. Just need to take my tablets as usual before I go to bed, before I go to sleep, and I should get a good night's kip and rocking and rolling. If anything happens during the night, if it starts really raining heavily and blowing a gale, I'll invite you in, and I'll let you know later on if it does. But I'm not expecting anything. It's supposed to be a dry night, going into a dry morning. So hopefully it'll just be a good night's sleep. And I'll see you in the morning over a coffee. Not had a coffee today. I've had a couple of cups of tea, but no coffee. But with it being late and I'm feeling tired, I don't want to have a coffee because it might just give me a disturbed sleep. So I'm thinking if I'm tired, I might as well just go straight over. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to tell you. No fire today. I would have liked to have had a fire, but the people who own this land stipulate that no fires or barbecues. No fires or barbecues. Which, I don't mind. A fire's always nice. But I think I've been more than spoiled today with where I am. It's been absolutely brilliant today. Really enjoyed it. And apart from scalding my hands and feet, making me tea, let's see if I can get it any better in morning, because I think that's with hot. The meal that I've got for mornings with hot water as well. So that's enough waffling for tonight. And I'll see you in the morning. Morning, guys. It's a bit damp out there this morning. It's a bit damp inside as well. There's quite a bit of condensation. It doesn't look as if it's been raining. I think it's just because it's been a cold night. There's a bit of wind. So when it comes to packing up, I'll just open the vents and let it blow through for a little while, and hopefully that'll clear the condensation. I had the vents open because I had a feeling it might get a bit damp. I'm having a morning coffee. Hey, first coffee I've had for over 24 hours. And that's good. I put some milk in. I don't usually put milk in, but I wanted it to be cool enough to drink straight away because I was ready for a coffee this morning. No, I slept really well last night with that sleep system. I always do. I'm really happy with it. The mat is really comfortable, doesn't lose any air. Oh, that was a thing I wanted to say last night when I was going through the sleep system. Be mindful if you order, there isn't a British outlet, so you can't buy direct in Britain. You can only buy from the stores in Australia, or it's Australian based. So when it arrives, you get a ransom from the duties people, and you don't get your stuff until you've paid them the duties and excise. And I ordered, like you said, the mat, the sleeping bag and the tarp, and my duties and excise bill was 160 odd pounds before I got it back, before I got my arrival. So yes, be mindful, lad, if you want to buy the 8-on things online, it will come with a hefty duties and excise bill. But I'm happy with the product. The product is it is really good. It is really good. Was it worth the extra 160 odd quid? Probably not, because I could have probably got just as good from another manufacturer. But I'm happy with it. That's the main thing. Just feel no cold right through the night, and it is a bit chilly. It is chilly out, but I bet it's in this valley. I bet it's easily 10 degrees or under. And I know for all you hard-nosed winter campers, 10 degrees is like summer. It's still a bit chilly. That's why I'm there, having my coffee inside. You can hear that river rushing through all them stones. Just hear it all night, right before I went to sleep. It's like an ambient noise, and some people can't sleep with that kind of noise going, like water going in the background. But I can. I'm fine with noise like that. Well, the plan is to have my coffee, then have my breakfast. This is breakfast this morning. Expedition breakfast. Let's see how this one turns out, eh? This time pouring the water in while this is on the ground. My hands are fine, my legs fine, my foot's fine. Fortunately there's no bad bends or anything like that. But it damned hurt. Oof, that hurt. So I'll not be doing that anymore. Anyway guys, I'm going to have my coffee and I'll see you with breakfast. Right, so open this. And see what this is like. The expedition breakfast. Don't get to take the I suppose that's in there to stop it sticking together. Oh, it smells nice. Smells nice. Right. Open that bottom bit a bit. So I can stand it on the floor. Right. Hang on. I'll give it a bit of a... so it doesn't clump up. Right, it's on the line. A bit of a stir. Sweet, creamy. That's what I'd have got with. Yeah. Right, I'll leave that for 8 minutes to do its funky stuff. I'm looking forward to it. It's lovely, just. It's a privilege. It's a privilege to be here. Absolutely lovely. Tell you what, I've had a busy camping summer since I bought the tent. Well, I actually camped before I bought this tent. Went to go outdoors, and I got a Van Gogh Banshee. You know, it's a little one-man tent, and I did my first camp out in that, because I hadn't camped for like 20 years. And the first night was at a proper campsite, you know, with all the facilities and stuff like that. And when did I do that? I must have been at the end of spring, something like that. It was a comfortable night's sleep in there, but I was spoiled because the facilities were absolutely fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So I've done at least a good half a dozen camps since then. I think this is the third one I've filmed, I think. And I think I've done, I don't know, is this one? So this could be the fourth one, I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, I've done about half a dozen camps this summer, different places. And oh, absolutely fantastic. Should have put my timer on my clock on my phone. Then I don't know when it's 8 minutes. If I put my timer on now, I'll give it. Must have been about 4 minutes I've been waffling on it. Stopwatch. Start. About 4 minutes and another 4 minutes and it should be ready. Some really wonderfully gnarly trees. Obviously they're dead. Must be dead now. But it adds to the beauty of the area. I can see one there right in front of me, and there's another one up there. But if they chopped them down, I think it would detract from the little valley. The fact that they're there adds to, you know? Yeah, absolutely great. I think if you was allowed to have campfires here and stuff, you get plenty of firewood from them, but that'd be sacrilege. Right, here we go. It's been 4 minutes since then, so right, see what this is like. Very nice. Nice, yeah. The oats have still got a little bit of crunch to them, which is good. Porridges usually the oats disintegrate, don't they? But they've got a little bit of crunch to them. So yeah, sweet, creamy. Nice. The little sultanas just pop in your mouth. No, I'm gonna have my breakfast, and then we'll pack up. That's the end of the camp. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming with me. It's really appreciated. If there's anything like you'd like to comment, anything, any constructive criticisms you have about this camp or any other camp that I've done, please do. You know, because I can only learn through what you tell me. I can always improve things. That's not a problem. If you've liked what you've seen, please give us a thumbs up and share it. That really matters, you know, sharing. And you've liked what I've done so far, please subscribe. It'd be lovely to have you on board. It'd be lovely to do bigger and better things. But only time will tell. So if you've liked it, give us a thumb up, share and subscribe. Until next time, ta-ra.